Why should anyone take up fishing? The reasons are as varied and as individual as fishermen themselves, and perhaps therein lies the answer. No other sport offers so many rewards to so many people. On numerous occasions, I've watched adolescents and senior citizens standing shoulder to hip on the bank of a pond, in a pastoral park, or in the shadow of a bridge on a warm summer afternoon, keenly eyeing their fishing lines. I've seen BMWs owned by young white-collar professionals in Buckhead, the trendiest section in Atlanta, go whistling by with the tip of a fly rod poking out the rear side window. While attending college in Pennsylvania, I skipped class one day to fish a recently stocked trout lake just outside of town, and found myself standing knee-deep in cold water, chatting about fishing with two middle-aged women with their hair up in curlers and spinning rods in their hands. I fished for marlin on a charter boat in the Gulf Stream and had cocktails later that evening with fellow fishermen, some of them veritable millionaires, in the tiny Florida Key resort where I was staying. At the same time, watching entire families with barely enough resources to own a rowboat fishing for snappers off the dock just for fun. Included in this tremendous cross-section of the population of the United States are people for whom fishing is an avocation, bass fishermen who think there's nothing of trailing their high-speed boats a couple of 100 miles to a lake where the fishing is just so-so. Trout fishermen who study tackle catalogs with the same enthusiasm as buyers studying models on a runway of a Paris fashion show, considering the merits of a $1,000 fly rod versus the half a dozen $500 rods they already own. Middle-income earners who scrupulously save up for 5 years to fish for pike and walleyes at a lodge accessible only by float plane deep in the Ontario wilderness, and suburbanites who put every last discretionary dollar into the price of maintenance on and dock space for a sport fishing boat that allows them to spend as much spare time as possible probing the waters of a reservoir, river, bay, or ocean. For these people, fishing is their primary source of recreation, and they pursue it very seriously indeed. One of these otherwise ordinary people might be your next-door neighbor, your co-worker, your father-in-law, and after you finish this book, you'll become one of them.